Hello guys, it's Avfor, and I must say there's a lot of content these days. Let me go to guild. I've been trying to be useful here. Like, I'm doing pretty good, but I think I can. If I knew what I was doing, like, cause we're number 8 over here, but if I knew what I was doing, I think I'd I think I'd done better. I figured out what I'm supposed to do, and I made a lot of mistakes here. Like my contributions are pretty low. I'm only number 7. I know I could get higher than that, but I just messed up. I just didn't know what the heck I was doing, so I kind of messed up there. But now that I know what I'm doing, I'll do better tomorrow. A lot better, in fact. So I'm looking forward to that. As far as heroes go, I've only been working on one hero, really, and that's been Myhimiko. Been working on Himiko. Her stats are really garbo, because if you look here, it's really garbo. It's only 72. That has to get to 80. And her enchants or whatever, like 10 attack, whatever. I kept this because it's a good balance, but the attack is just too low. The attack is just too low, and the attack once again is kind of too low. For what you're asking her to do, this is low. It should be like 8 or 9, 10 if you're lucky, but no one's ever that fortunate in enchant gotcha. But yeah, I'm working on Himiko, and there's a reason for that, because I've been doing some serious PvP lately. And I fought against people like Air and Nitro, and I'm beginning to see the limitations of my box. Like, in Apex, I'm only at Gold 2, but I'm already starting to see the limitations of my box. Let me see, where we're at. Team formation. Like, there are certain characters here that I could take out or put in. But honestly, the problem is not that. It's team synergy. Team synergy is becoming more and more important as new characters get introduced. And those new characters make old characters better. Like, I hate to say it, but I actually appreciate what they did with Emmerich. He's actually really good. For what you're asking him to do, he's really good. In fact, I'm keeping him in the box. I'm actually keeping Ledden in the box because he's a better tank than Landius now. Somehow, some way, Ledden is a better tank than Landius. Not because he's a better tank, because his faction buff is just more useful right now. I mean, this guy faction buffs himself, her, him, and her, which have been pretty key in me winning. So, yeah, I'm keeping Ledden because he's really good. Jugler is no longer a great tank. It kind of sucks that, I mean, he was like so OP anyway, so I guess like he's aged a little bit, so he can't like tank, but he's still like super good, but he can't like tank. He's more like a DPS and sub tank. This is the new tank. I think Hilda's like the best tank they ever made. Her attack is like whatever, but it doesn't matter. Bozel, I actually used him to win in some key matches, but as far as box synergy goes, I don't think he's good for the box. Because like if you look at it, I'm more or less going for single target. All 3 of these guys do get single target. He's single target. He's single target. He's single target AOE. I guess it's a little bit of splash, but I'm pushing more towards Empire, and I'm liking Empire more and more in PvP. They used to be like kind of like, unless you had like the best equipment or the best enchants, they're kind of trash. But if you're like people like Loomis, who had great enchants and great strategy, they were awesome. But now it's getting better for us noobs, you know, like us mid-range players to use Empire. You don't have to be like a savant to use Empire. And you had to kind of be a savant back in the old days to use the Empire. Even using Leonhardt, if you like, if you like blew it, you just blew it. If you overextended him, he got killed, and he killed nothing. So I'm liking the Empire faction, but I have one weakness which I'm suffering from, and that's mobility. Like sometimes they'll ban out Bernie, and I'll put in Leon, and Leon has to carry a faction buff, or the synergy of the bots goes away because he faction buffs a lot of guys in the box. But then again, without his mobility, he's kind of cucked. So I'm looking now at getting where's he at? He's somewhere. Yeah, I think it's time to go ahead and build this guy. Um, oh, yeah, I think I had to build. Yeah, I have to build Werner. In fact, I think I have to build Werner. I think I am going to build Werner. I am going to build Werner. I'm not gonna like second guess it. It has some challenge chances here, so I'm gonna have to build Werner. I think he's more necessary for my boss because I suffer from mobility, and mobility is becoming king now. Tank push is almost dead. It's hard to effectively tank push unless you can really predict the enemy's movements. It's kind of weird that people like Tensei Jessica can just totally screw you over. And who else? And your boy, what's his name? Kruger, which I am sharding Kruger. I don't know why I'm sharding Kruger, but I think it's kind of dumb for me not to shard Kruger since I put so much resources into Kruger. I'm going to finish him up. He's still 4 stars, but 5 stars, I'm probably going to have to start using him. But I think that's going to force me to change my bots, which I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. And I'm sharding up Clotaire. But I think I might stop sharding Clotaire. Because I think in the long run, Werner's going to benefit me more than Clotaire. Clotaire is actually really good. But that means I'm going super rash, and I don't think I want to do that. So in the next couple of days, I'm going to decide if I'm not. I'm going to start building Werner. But I'm going to build Werner, but I just don't know how soon. But I'm still sharding up Himiko. As good as she is, it's kind of dumb not to use her. And like I'm feeling the limitations of my box. I need more OP characters, and if I'm going to get to Go 1, I'm going to have to start using some of these busted characters that I have, because Himiko is really powerful, and that's just the way things go. As far as PvE content goes, I still haven't done anything on the world map. Time Rift, I kind of stopped on Time Rift because I was busy doing PvP during the weekend. So I got like no Time Rift done. And actually didn't even do Secret Realm, the limited time event, Garden of Innocence. I've done like none of that. I've done none of it because I was so busy PvPing. Like, I really felt the limitations of my box. Like, I actually one-shotted. I'll show you in the video. I actually one-shotted a jugler. I one-shotted this guy's jugler, and he came back and still beat me. I forgot which one it was. It was one of the stronger players. I one-shot his jugler, and I still lost because I just didn't have the mobility to keep up, and more importantly, I think my single target potential was lacking. That's why my Elwyn has to get his attack up. This is no longer good. And when I looked at it, I realized his attack is no longer like close to 1,000, which is bad. The Swordsmith medal only gives him 7, and he has no attack here, so I'm gonna have to re-roll in chance to get attack. because it's not working. I mean, he's got 15 here. You got 19. And you got nothing here. And you got 19, you got 26, and he needs to be 30 or above to be like competent. And like his attack is 76, so that has to change. That has to change. It just has to change so he can get the one-shot potential he needs. Oh wow, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I didn't max. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. His attack is important to me. Yeah, he's gonna do that. And his crit damage is pretty good. But I don't think I need the skill. I'm probably gonna replace the skill with defense because the defense is should be higher than that. So I'm actually gonna probably take these 2 skills off. Probably take that off. I don't think I need it. Yeah, but I maxed this out for some reason because I'm a dummy. So I mean I wasted a skill Surge Stone, which was dumb. They're better for assassins. That's okay. Yeah, that was dumb though. It was real dumb. Anyway, yeah. But I'm still liking the Empire faction, but I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and build Werner. Where's he at? Because I was just looking at it, and Werner does need a defense bond, but you know he comes with freaking sprint, which would help me a lot. It's like a mini faction buff, so I'm probably gonna be building Werner. I'm gonna have to, because I'm learning more and more about building boxes, and you can't have just attackers in the box. You're gonna need some support, and I wish people would, like YouTubers who do these things, would explain that to us. Like, if you're building a box, you're gonna need some support units. You're gonna need a Luna. You're gonna need a what's her name? Yeah, she's actually a really good support. Let me look at let me go to Simon. I can't believe I forgot her name. I'm missing her, that's why. Not Betty. Yeah, Akka. You need guys like that because they actually strengthen your box a lot. And I'm learning that. Like, you can have a bunch of attackers, but if you have no supports, then it just doesn't work. Like, Light of Genesis is so dangerous because she can support and attack at the same time. I think I kind of got cucked. I think the universe cucked me when I was trying to summon for this chick. I got cucked. She's so strong. I mean, you can tell a top tier box from a non-top tier box because they have Light of Genesis in it. Unless you're playing a box that can't really use Light of Genesis, which is hard to justify. Anyways, let's finish this up by going into training. I'm looking at my training now, and I'm kind of gonna have to switch gears because I'm close to finishing up spears. Like, I maxed this out, and by the end of this week, I'll have this maxed out, and I'm gonna finish this up. But I'm probably gonna stop there. Because in order to increase my single target potential, you know, for guys like Elwin and Leon and Ares to kill with single hits, they need stronger troop training. And I use calves in order to attack a lot, so I'm gonna have to build up my flyer and my cavalry. I'm gonna have to do that because with that, I can secure a lot more kills. So that's just gotta happen. I mean, I'm maxed out on that. And for some reason, assassins don't use their troops for some reason. A lot of assassins, like Zerida and Zerida mainly, don't really use their troops in order to attack. But Sigma does, so I take that back. Probably just only Zerida. And Himiko, she usually does AoE. So I'm gonna have to, even here, I'm probably gonna have to max these guys out. Not so much this, but definitely Holy, because they take a lot of hits. I use a lot of Holy units. You can tell by my troop training I use a lot of holy units. I'm missing this guy and this guy. But everybody else, I pretty much maxed out. Yeah, I pretty much maxed out everybody except 2 holy units. So, yeah, I got a lot of work to do. But anyways, if you like my content, the like, share, subscribe button. I'll get back to you. Have a great day and goodbye.